Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Gunner Dre's Journeyman. We finally have a new club. It didn't take as long this time as last, so 3 months in without getting any offers for jobs, and then suddenly I was offered 3 jobs in the space of a week, and I think I found my new club. So I'm going to let you see on my brand new intro what the new club is, and hope you enjoy this. So yes guys, Colo Colo it is in sunny Chile in South America. A club that has a rich history of winning silverware. I think they've won the top division in Chile 32 times, the most of any club in that country. And we're going to have a tough sort of 5-year plan of basically being expected to win the league every year. I obviously will show you that because I haven't even accepted the job yet. I've just left it at that. So we're going to go into that now, show you the expectations, have a little look at the team, where we are in the league, because the league is underway and they're underperforming. They are expected to win the league and I'm expected to do that. And we're sitting a bit further down the table, not too many points off, but it's sort of very congested. But yeah, I'm really excited. I mean, we've got some mad fans in Chile. I'm going to just give you a bit of information on that as well, so you can see some of the stuff that's been going on in Chile in recent years, and derby games, violence, very hard ultras who support Colo Colo. So yeah, it's going to be exciting. There's some nice derby games to play, and yeah, let's just get into it. Okay guys, so here we are. This is the approach from Colo Colo. I have been offered 4.1k a week, which isn't much of a rise, of only 100 quid a week extra on what I was on at my previous club, Southern Tigers in China. Have been given a nice transfer budget of 6.5 million and a wage budget of 125,000. Our club vision is to play attacking football and sign higher reputation players and avoid players over the age of 30. We want to work within wage budget and have a minimum 3-year contracts for first team players. This current season is they want us to win the league in Chile and only reach the second round of the Copa Libertadores. Really excited about playing in that, and it doesn't say anything for the Chile Cups, and then they just want us to continue winning the league in Chile. So yeah, I mean, it's a much higher pressure job than any that we've had so far. But I think hopefully I could actually get to showcase my managerial skills and my scouting skills and find some good young Chilean players, because obviously we're going to have a very good sort of youth setup compared to other teams in Chile, so we should get some decent youth coming through and also be able to poach the best youth from the other Chilean teams. And hopefully, I haven't really looked into it, I haven't even looked at the team really, but hopefully we should be able to pick these young Chilean players up for peanuts in respect to what you'd pay for, you know, a wonder kid, for instance, in England. So hopefully we should be able to build a nice team here for a couple of years, win the league a couple of times, and raise my reputation to something nearing 3.5 to 4 stars, and then we can start looking at the big jobs in you know the top 5 European leagues. I'm really hoping to do well in the Copa Libertadores as well. Maybe win that. That might be my goal, to win that in the 3 years, for instance, that I'm planning to sort of stay here. And yeah, then move on to the top jobs to sort of finish off this save before Football Manager 21 comes out. So yeah, I'm really excited. So let's start these negotiations. They're giving me a 2-year deal, which is fine. Yeah, pretty happy with everything. We are now the manager of Colo Colo. So let's have a little look what they show us here. So they're still saying eyebrows have been raised in the world of football. I mean, Colo Colo have actually I think 3.5 to 4 star reputation. So I am still a 2.5 star manager. So maybe they're not sure about. Yeah, see, Las Palmas offered me a job, and I had a club in Germany as well. But I wanted to do something different. I've never managed in Chile before. I've always liked Colo Colo. And always poached players from them in previous football managers. And I know they do get some decent youth players coming through. So I just wanted to try my hand at something different and be different to other YouTubers as well. I don't think there's many who've done a save in Chile. So yeah, they're on a 4-match unbeaten run, but the title contenders lie in 9th place in the league. So yeah, obviously they're not doing great compared to where they should be. They should be up at the top. So yeah, they're a 3.5 star reputation, so a full star above me. Founded in 1925. Yeah, in the game they've won some stuff. They've done the double in 2022. I'll have to have a look when they last won the league. But even though they may not have won the league recently, they're still sort of supposed to win. Media prediction is first, so it's not going to give me much leeway on performances. It's about getting results straight away. You can see we've got excellent training facilities, excellent youth facilities, exceptional youth recruitment. So I'm really hoping in the next 2 youth development squads, we're going to get some good players come through that we can chuck straight into the first team. The monumental David Arellano, I'm sure it's a different name when I looked it up, but 47,000 capacity, absolutely crazy fans. Yeah, I don't think the fans are going to give me much time if I don't perform, so it's all about performing and getting this club back to where they belong, which is up and top of the league. In terms of team, I'm not going to look at this. I'm going to just have a little look at the team and I'll come back to you and explain sort of what we've got in terms of good young players and players that we're hoping that are going to propel us back up this league. Okay guys, so you probably noticed that I look slightly different since the last cut. That's because I'm back at work now, and it's been 8 days since I actually recorded that last cut. I haven't had any time to record on a regular basis. Done 8 days straight work. Now I have a couple of days off, so I'm going to be doing my episodes probably in bulk. So 2 to 3 episodes I'll do on my days off and then release them throughout the week so that I can get some regular content going again. But yeah, here we are. We have the team that we have currently, and it's not a bad team. We've got some good players. We've got quite a few players that have good potential, quite a few youngsters, although I'm sort of like overloaded with certain positions of potential youngsters, and have sort of like a few positions where I'm quite weak. Right back's one of them. So this gentleman, Oscar Opazo, is our best right back, but he's 32 years old and on £5,000 a week. So he's on the transfer list for now, and I'm currently trying to get his replacement in. We're not in a transfer window at the minute, so we're going to have to deal with what we have for a bit of time until the transfer window comes. And, you know, I'm trying to get a better central midfielder, to have, you know, more rotational options, and a striker as well, because this 17-year-old is a decent youngster. Thomas Pizarro, so he's got some good things, but he's got a lot of gaps at the minute as well, but he's only 17, so I think he's going to grow into something pretty good. And then you've also got our current striker injured, who is Jason Vargas. So there's some good players. I've looked at the other teams, and there's 1 or 2 young Chileans that potentially I could poach, but they're not as cheap as I thought they would be. You know, I was thinking, you know, if someone's worth, you know, 200, 300k, I'd get them for, you know, 700k, something like that. But they're still looking at like 2 million, 2.5 million, which, you know, I can afford. But I've only just got here, and there's quite a few gaps that I want to fill. But I've put a lot of players on the transfer list as well. So hopefully I can get rid of a lot of these sort of players who are not good enough, and on quite high wages and worth 2, 3, 400k each. If I get rid of 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them, you're looking at a couple of mil that will cover buying a decent player. But I'm quite happy with what I've got at the moment. Left back's another problem. So it's the full backs, centre mids, and striker, and potentially left wing as well. Although I've got players who can play in sort of like all the attacking midfield positions, so I might not need to get another left winger. We'll see. I mean, Diaz here, he's not even in my starting 11. He's the starting left winger for Chile. But I feel like I can get better. I'll obviously play him and give him time. But yeah, I just feel like there's better options out there, even if they're not sort of starting for Chile at the moment. Leo Valencia is probably the star, I'd say. Although I've seen a very young attacking midfielder who's like 18 years old from Chile and is playing in the under 21s, who's worth less than him. Obviously, trying to buy him is proving difficult because I've got, like I said, a lot of holes to fill, and I don't want to spunk all my money in 1 or 2 positions until I can, get rid of some of the other ones. And also we have a little bit of an issue with there's no reserve team in Colo Colo. So there's an under 19s and then there's a first team. So that's why we've got so many players here that are just not going to get game time and not going to even get reserve team football. So it means that their sort of condition is not going to be good, even if I need to use them. If I get a few injuries here and there and I need to use some of these players because they're not getting any reserve football, they're not really going to be ready to play. But it is what it is. I have put in a few bids for some players. I'm not going to show you them until they are confirmed. And what I'm going to do today is just play the first match because we're in like beginning of the season. I do have a game coming up in a couple of days' time away at Deportes La Serena, and then I'll probably come back for the next episode for the Independiente game in the Copa Libertadores, where we are currently 3rd and require getting through this group. So this is going to be a tough one because Independiente are probably the best team in this group. So hopefully we can get a result in that. But yeah, we'll just go to the first game today so we can have a look and see how the team performs. I've set up tactics-wise my tried and trusted 4-2-3-1 wide with Gengen press, a custom Gengen press, and hoping that's going to work. We do have a little bit of an issue with the defence, I think, at the moment, because the 2 centre-backs are more like no-nonsense centre-backs. They're big lumps, good jumping reach, decent strength, decent tackling and that, but don't have much pace. So if I'm going to play the Gengen press with a high line, there's a potential that I might get hit over the top a few times over these early games because I don't have the best sort of defenders to play that system. But it is what it is. I'm going to test it out, see how it goes the first few matches, and obviously if I need to tweak it or make some changes, just bring the defensive line back a bit. Well, we'll see. Usually I play like very high defensive line, but I've already brought it back to standard now just to see what's going to happen over the first few games, and hopefully we can hit the ground running because that's what we need. As you already know, we have very high expectations of us, so let's sort of get into the first game and let's see how we perform. Okay guys, here we are, ready for our first match as Colo Colo manager against Deportes La Serena. They're one place above us on the same points, and we are going to go into the match. The team is already set. We've got to learn all these players' names for the commentary during the games, but Abrigo on the right hand side is going to be important, as is Leo Valencia. I've gone with Ponce as the inverted winger on the left instead of either Diaz or there's another one down here somewhere, but yeah, I've gone with that. I'm probably going to use Diaz as well just to see how he plays because he's like the highest rated player apart from Valencia in the team, but he's a winger, a natural winger rather than an inverted winger, so I'm just going to try Ponce for the first game because I do want to play more narrow with the wing backs coming to support. And let's get into this match, guys. First game as Colo Colo manager. Also, another thing, I've dropped the main goalie and I've put in a youngster who has 5-star potential. So Gomez is going to be my starting goalkeeper at the moment, but that may be another position I need to sort of fix later on. But we're going to go with this for now. And we are going to G them up to tell them to make the difference. Pizarro starting, 17 years old striker. That's a little bit of a risk as well, but I can change it if he's not doing too good. But hopefully we're going to get ourselves off to a winning start. So let's get into the game. So first highlight, it's Deportes in charge at the moment. Oh, look at that. It's totally destroyed my defenders. But anyway, at least the strike was straight at the goalkeeper. Let's see how the tactic works in terms of possession and chances. Let's tell them to get creative. We're dominating at the moment with chances, but not any highlights. Seems mainly long shots at the minute. Not much going on. Demand more from these guys. And it's a corner. And they've... Oh man, corners. I forgot to do the corners. We've got 2 massive central defenders. I forgot to do the corners. God damn it. So not a great start in charge of Colo Colo. 1-0 down at half time. No highlights for us. And we're going straight into a highlight for Deportes again. Don't seem to be pressing at the moment very well. It might take them a bit of time to get used to it, but here we go. Is he going to put it in? There you go. 17-year-old striker gets his first goal. First goal of the season. I don't know if he scored before. That may be his first ever goal for Colo Colo. And we have another highlight straight away. Valencia on the ball, playing it back to Sanchez. Cross into the striker and he's headed it just over the bar. Not sure what his heading's like actually. Might need to check that. We have another highlight. Valencia on the ball again. Sanchez plays it inside to Varas. Back to Ortega. 2 players tripping over each other. Opazo on the right. Put that ball in. Back post. Nope. It's cleared away. Sanchez plays it back into Valencia. Varas to Araujo to Opazo. Back post and Ponce on the volley. Okay, let's demand more. We do need to win. We can't really be... we have our first corner. Back post. It's gone out. Varas still has it. Plays it across. And it's a penalty. There we go. They use VAR in Chile. Well, it's a definite penalty. So I don't know why he has to go and check VAR for that. But I didn't set my penalty taker, so it might be worth me seeing who actually is the best penalty taker here. So Ponce, but he's only got 5 finishing. I'd probably go with Valencia. I'd rather have Valencia take it, I believe. Didn't even do free kicks and stuff. I just totally forgot. I'll have to settle that up for the next episode. And Valencia straight down the middle, and we're winning 2-1. That's what we need to see. Give the boys a bit of praise now because they've pulled it back. Fire them up a bit. Let's make some substitutions. Who's not been playing that great? Abrigo. I mean, he's a good player, but it's not his natural position, inverted winger, so it might take him a bit of time on that one. And Penola's a very young player who's not really that great, so I'm probably going to leave him off for now, but let's have a quick look. I think Diaz is going to have to come on for Ponce. I'm training him as inverted winger, so he's still better than Ponce even though it's not his natural position. And who else can we bring on? Pizarro, a very good young central midfielder, but he's more of a Metsala. So we'll go with those two changes for now. And just keep praising them to keep them feeling good, although that didn't really do much. We have another highlight though. Sanchez down the line to Diaz. Diaz plays it back to Ortega. Over the top to the striker, who loses out, and Deportes have the ball. Let's hope we can win this one back straight away. They roll it out, play it down the line to Perez. Cross field to Leighton. Can we get a block in for this cross, please? No, we can't. And they're playing it around inside our box. I don't like the look of this. And the goalie's flapped it, and it's 2-2. Not good enough. Defensively, not good enough. We have a corner. Valencia. And that's headed in by Abrigo, our inverted winger. So that's 3-2. I don't know what we can do, really. I don't want to change too much. Just keep it going. We have dominated. They've had 3 shots on target and scored twice. So I think the goalie, it might be his first game, youngster as well. So maybe that might be the reason we've conceded 2. But there you have it, guys. Colo Colo off to a winning start. 4 points behind the top team, Everton de Viña. Never heard of them. It's usually Universidad de Chile, who are our main rivals, and they're in second place on 16 points. So we're 3 points behind them. Might be a bit of time before we can hit the top of the league, but I think that's quite a promising start. Although, yeah, the left back, Rodolfo Sanchez, didn't have a great game. So that's a problem position as well. I haven't actually found a good left back yet, so we're going to keep looking for that, because let's just praise the guys. Passionate, well done coming back and winning that one. I think I have actually confirmed a couple of signings, and here maybe another one, although that might be one of the coaches. I think it's around, let's see, it is, yes, June, so 4th of June, April, May, June, so a couple of months, basically, a month and a half. We have confirmed some signings, although I'm not going to show you those until that time. But we have a right back and we have a central midfielder, and we're waiting to confirm our striker, a 21-year-old Brazilian. But yeah, that was a nice start. I'm happy with that. I'm going to leave the episode there, and I will bring you the first game of us in charge of a Copa Libertadores game on the next episode, and another league match. And I hope you've enjoyed it. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys again soon.